We're on chapter 7, 10:05 p.m. Let's go. I just can't get the images I saw at the police headquarters out of my head. The person who shot me tonight is the last person in the world I want to believe did it. Now I'm here at the place she and I agreed to meet, the restaurant the police were staking out as Point X. But when I got here, I found the place in ruins. Oh yeah, that looks like it has seen better days, huh? Whoa, what in the world happened here? Okay, I guess we're gonna listen in first. Oh, the heavens, what do I do? If I had known something like this would happen, I would have paid the poor child more. That is a huge chicken, you are right. I would have cooked more chicken for her. I think you cooked a giant chicken though. I would have sung to her as much as she liked until she had had her fill. Actually, about the singing, she did tell me she had had her fill a time or two. Chef seems to be in quite a panic. That accent, it's pretty much native, right? You basically can't discern that from a native Italian accent. Okay, my cat actually got so offended by that accent, she now wants to leave the room. Hint taken. Oh, of course I'd wave my hands around. You can't do that accent and not wave your hands around. It just doesn't work. Anyway, at least it doesn't look like the waitress is dead. I mean, if you say so. We can go into the chef's hat. I guess so, because else we would be able to possess her, right? We can get into this tire. There's someone there that does look dead, but we can't quite reach that. We'll have to roll over. According to that police radio conversation I heard, Lynn should be here, but I don't see her anywhere. It seems like bad luck has it in it for that redhead, so I was half expecting to see her in trouble again. I spotted the corpse of the van driver. Yeah, I did see that. Maybe from here we can reach it. Oh, well there's a body here. Look at me, I'm dead. What took you so long? I guess she did die too. And thank you for that host, Gondla, I appreciate it. Well, that's one way to greet a guy. What happened here? Hey, how should I know? I'm the victim. Is it just my imagination, or is she getting more and more brazen every time she dies? She does seem to be more brazen every time. Oh, that's because I'm a detective. Have to be tough, you know. Well, and how did it go? Did you check out tomorrow's work schedule for prisoner D99? Yeah, just like I promised. Actually, I have a few things I want to ask you about, too. Sure, we agreed to use each other after all, right? I think that one viewer is my chatbot. I think it always says at least one viewer, regardless. I've never seen a host or raid with 0 viewers. So yeah, I think it always will show at least one. Okay, let's swap info then. Let's get some info out of them first. On my way here, I stopped by the chief of police's office. Oh, was just on your way, was it? And while I was there, I saw you did it. I saw my murderer. You saw him? Where? How? Not him. Her. There was a security camera set up there at the junkyard where I got shot. The security tape showed the person who shot me. It was you. No way. You're kidding, right? What do you have to say for yourself, detective? It wasn't me. I didn't shoot you. If I recall, this is what you said about who shot me. My memory just isn't clear on that part. So how can you say for sure that it wasn't you? Because I told you before. You were supposed to give me some information. Information, huh? Maybe that information was the reason you shot me. What do you mean? Well, let's keep going on that tangent for now. You said you had information on the case I'm looking into. I would hardly shoot you before I even heard that information, right? I agreed. That wouldn't make sense if it was before. Huh? What if it was after you'd already gotten the information from me? He does gesture and she does a little step back. I definitely told you something then. And she definitely shakes her head. Whatever it was, it really shocked you. What did I tell you? I don't remember. I don't know. You've got to believe me. After you saved me, I thought I'd get all of my memories back. But maybe I really didn't. You told me something? I can't remember that part at all. You got the information you wanted from me, and then you shot me. Isn't that what happened? No. No, I didn't shoot you. Please tell me. What did you tell me that time? What did I learn from you? We don't know. But, you know what? We got some information out of her. Or, well, we told her, I guess, a bit. That wasn't really her giving information, but whatever. Let's give her the information she wanted. I think that's fair enough. Doesn't really help us to keep that from her anyway. Just like you said, each prisoner had a little blackboard in his cell. The thing is, there wasn't anything written on prisoner D99's blackboard. It was blank. What? I guess maybe it means his schedule for tomorrow has been decided yet? I think it means his schedule for tomorrow is execution. Blank? Blank? No! Didn't think she'd lose it over a blank blackboard. How come you're so upset about an undecided work schedule? I get the feeling that, back when I was alive, I never had much of a schedule to worry about myself. Do you know what it means when a prisoner doesn't have a schedule for the next day? It means something? Doesn't mean he doesn't have work to do. It's more like he can't work. And that's because he's going to be executed. Well, I called that one. Do you know what prisoner D99's crime was? I think so. They said something about him murdering his wife right in front of a family member. That's what they say, but it's not true. He would never. Detective Joud would never do anything like that. And the death penalty hasn't been enforced in this country for a very long time. Not for decades. Even if the prisoner wants it, like in this case, the prisoner wants it? There's definitely something else going on with this case. I just know it. And I have to find out what. And if this work schedule for tomorrow is blank for tomorrow... Well, words. And if his work schedule is blank for tomorrow, I have to do it right now. So this prisoner D99, Detective Joud, he must be connected to me in some way too. Yeah, because he did paint us in that cell. He obviously knows us. Okay, I guess we're gonna talk about Point X next. The police were staking out this restaurant tonight. They called it Point X. Point X, huh? That's a good name for this place. The white-suited inspector was surprised to find out you just casually waltzed in here. Inspector Cabanella? What in your world make you pick this place anyway? I guess I'd have to say... because of you. Me? Huh? Wait, the note we had? Do you remember that note I found? I remember. I didn't get a chance to read it. It had a place and time written on it. The Chicken Kitchen. 10:00. In other words, I was supposed to meet somebody here tonight? Apparently so. I just had to get that information you were going to give me. That's why I came here. It was the only lead I had left. And this here is Point X. So that must mean the mark the police were waiting for was me? So, what are you going to do now? I mean, you fulfilled your goal, right? You found out who shot you. Are you going to get revenge? That would be easy enough to do. All you have to do is not save me. I don't think we want to do that though. Is this the ending I was hoping for? Had I unraveled all the mysteries of me? I don't feel so. I don't feel like that's the case. Yeah, I definitely want to know more. What am I going to do now? I'm going to save you, that's what. You are? I want to know everything. Who I was, why I was killed. I'd like to know who those guys are too. I want answers, and I'm gonna find them. But to do that, I'm gonna need your help. Okay. I won't say thank you, not yet. And I won't say I'm sorry either. But I'll help see to it that you get your answers. Good. Now I think it's time to go back to the past. Can't leave you lying flattened under a huge chunk of chicken forever, after all. She doesn't seem happy about being under that chicken. Let's rewind time. So she's just sitting at a table. This is a very lovely restaurant. Notes at Chicken Kitchen 10. I wonder who that pointy-haired man was going to meet here. It is getting a little suspicious she keeps dying. I mean, usually people just die once, right? The only reason she keeps dying is that she keeps getting revived. What's this? Why would you have your server on roller skates? That seems like an accident waiting to happen. Also, I guess those are assassins. Where's my chicken? Oh, it's a big fake chicken, I see. Can I eat that thing? You probably shouldn't. Oh. Okay, that's one chain loose. That's the second chain, and that's the third one. I don't know why she would just stand there and wipe sweat off her brow. Like, it's still dangling on a singular chain. It's not going to be anywhere near as secure. They don't have the other chains for decoration. You're just going bigger and better with it each new death, aren't you? Leave me alone. Can I help it if I get tired of dying the usual ways? But I'll say this, it was a death any detective would be proud of. What makes you say that? Well, you saved somebody else before dying yourself. Oh, the waitress? The one with the chicken on her head? The next time you put a chicken on your head, you just try one about the size of the waitress's. I'll make a note of that for next time. Anyway, if you hadn't tried to save that waitress, you'd still be alive. I couldn't help it, you know, the detective thing and all. I wasn't able to save that poor van driver, though. At that speed, he must have died instantly. Well, we can't let a heroic detective like you stay dead. The root of this whole disaster is clear. The only question is, how do I stop it? Okay, let's get started. This seems like it might be tricky though, because how do we stop a giant chicken from falling? I have no idea really. Alright, we know what this conversation is, so I guess we shouldn't have bothered. Doing that. So let's see, what do we have around there? We have a menu board. We can go ring the bell. We can examine the sign. Examine the note. You wrote this note, right? I think so, but I don't remember. 10 o'clock? That means it's already time for your meeting with whoever it is. And I think about it. Whoever you were supposed to meet might already be here. You're a detective. Shouldn't have checked that when you got here? Ah yeah, sorry. The chicken at this restaurant is really good, so... You know. Oh, good. Maybe we should take a look around the rest of the restaurant. That actually does sound like a solid plan. If I can reach anything else, which it doesn't look like I can. I can examine this. It's no use. Can't read what it says. Oh hey, now I remember what that sign says. Maybe the car was meant to kill him? It's possible. It is possible, yeah. Maybe. If you would like some water, please ring the bell 3 times. 3 times? Yeah, the waitress doesn't bring any water if you only ring the bell once. Said those are the rules, apparently. I said apparently? What do you mean apparently? Don't you work here? Quite a stickler for the details. Well, that's good to know, because that means we can just ring this 3 times. And then that will bring the waitress over. And I want to get into her picture so she'll bring us back with her. You want more water? Oh, sorry, I didn't ring the bell. What's with the more water bit? Well, come on, this is your 3rd glass. Okay, I get it. This was a little dig, wasn't it? Kind of like, hey, where's my food, right? No, besides, I didn't ring it. But I would like to see you bring me my chicken soon. Duly noted. In the meantime, enjoy a nice glass of water. Okay, so we don't really want to go over to the side, so I think we want to get in the elevator now and head up. At this point, we can't quite reach either of these things. So I guess we're going up. Frickin' chicken. Okay, let's see. We can't reach that right now, but we will when it scoots over. There's a trunk here. We can't reach the tap or that bell. But I guess let's trick on the trunk. This is one big trunk. It seems pretty heavy too. It's very suspicious. And red. Hey, let's see what's in it. Sorry, but that's not possible. It's locked. Darn, I wanted to see what's inside. Doesn't look like we can get onto the chicken either. So I think we might be stuck here, but we can at least listen in. So, what do you think, my dear beauty? Do you really think we can trust this deal? Who knows? It's not our job to think about that. But those incidents did happen in this country, just as he predicted. Her hairstyle is wild. Like, It's like a party hat, you know, like those cone-shaped party hats. But then kind of like anime drill hair. And then just one loose thing. It's a wild hairstyle. She's also blue. All the assassins seem to be blue skinned. So that didn't really stand out to me here. But you are right, she is blue. Yes, and they were pretty amusing too, weren't they? That fellow who sang out national secrets during a live TV broadcast. And the man who laid siege to the Metro Police Department, taking the top dog hostage. But what if he double crosses us? It wouldn't be pretty. No, he needs this deal too. And we've accepted all his conditions as well. Yes, and thanks to that we have to be here on this extra little assignment. But as long as I'm paired up with you, Beauty, I don't mind. How do these two know about the special cases at the prison? Special prison? The guy who sang National Secrets, the man who held siege to the Metro Police. Those cases are classified information. I've heard about both those cases, and recently too. Perpetrators in those cases are being held at a special facility. That's what the special prison is, but it's not known about by the general public. So prisoner D99, Detective Joud, is one of those special cases too, huh? These two are talking about the very same case I heard about just tonight. That couldn't just be a coincidence, could it? I don't think it is. Also, the bartender, do you think he even needs, like, the dish that they usually carry glasses on? Because he could just place them on top of his hair, right? And he could just use his hair as the dish to carry the glasses on. I think that would work. Looks flat enough. Oh, it's a funnel. Oh, so you think it's hollow on the inside? That's also an option. It might be hollow on the inside, so it might be a funnel. But I thought it was like gonna be like flat at the top, so it was more of a platter. But a funnel is a good theory too. What is it, Beauty? Why don't we move to a different spot? Oh, they're gonna move over there? That table in the back looks good. And now you're talking, Beauty, my dear. Just what I've been waiting for. A quite secluded spot. Just the two of us. I wouldn't object to that. All of a sudden I get this feeling somebody is eavesdropping. My sixth sense is very strong, you know? That's alright, my dear. You don't have to make excuses. Off we go across the bridge of poultry to the land of love. I wasn't able to get on or ghost anything to move over. Which makes this tricky because now I won't be able to hear them anymore. What just happened? Did she sense we were here? What, with her sixth sense? Huh. But you know, I have some pretty amazing powers myself. Yeah, like what? Like, if there's chicken nearby, I can tell right away. That's called a sense of smell. Anyway, at least the situation has changed a little bit now. I suppose it has. We've moved them over. I don't know if that helps me though. I don't believe in a sixth sense. It's not scientific. Says the ghost. But come to think of it, we've been left behind, haven't we? Looks that way. Not having legs is even more inconvenient than I thought it would be. What are we going to do now? They're all the way over there. I'm telling you, we'd better shake a leg, or we're going to miss what they're saying. It would be pretty hard to shake a leg, not having legs and all. That is a fair argument. You're still talking about something. I want to hear. Me too. Okay, so what are our options? Oh, we can actually roll over here now to this glass. So I guess we should dispense into the glass. Oh, that's a bit much. I don't think that was the plan. I wanted to fill that up and then like ring the bell to make it get carried over. But that didn't work out. So I was wondering, we're not stuck over here by any chance, are we? We just might be. Yeah. Either way, we have to reset. Oh, he has to put the glass down. He was rinsing it. That makes sense. Is he gonna come after just one bell? She's coming after just one bell. Interesting. Okay, I think I want to go back into the trunk and then listen in. You rang? Oh, I get it. You saw the couple over there and you started to get lonely, right? So you decided to call me. Oh, that's so sweet. Forgive me. I didn't ring for anybody. What? Now could you not stand in my light, please? I can't see my glass properly. I've been working here for 2 days and I've been waiting this whole time for you to notice me. Please, senpai, notice me. And would you stop trying to shake me up and just stick to shaking cocktails? She has a surprisingly short career with this place. That didn't really last as long as I thought it would. Okay, what if I do this? Oh, you just broke that glass, just like you did my heart. And broken glass can never be put back the way it was. Just leave it there. You can't just leave it, somebody might get hurt. Doesn't this trunk belong to that couple over there? The only things we allow customers to lose here are their cares. Miss, please go and let them know about the trunk if you would be so kind. How gallant of you. I just might fall for you, you know. Okay. So now, haunt girl. So now we just need him to place it back. And hey, Salt, welcome in. What is Froggy Chair default an actual emote? If you link it, I can add that. How are you doing, Salt? Okay, we need you to put a glass back down. There we go. I've been working here for 2 days and I've had my eye on you the whole time. I think this might be my last night working here though. It's been fun. Guess she's leaving this place with her surprisingly short career intact. Don't I want to ring this again? Oh, he's coming back over. There we go. Of all the things to forget, it wouldn't have been pretty if I forgot this. Okay, he's gonna drag us over now, so that's good. I guess we didn't need to ring the bell another time. Here we are, finally. Feel kind of bad about eavesdropping, though. Not me. I mean, we just delivered their lost trunk to them, after all. They owe us at least that much. I mean, sure, that's some logic. So are they gonna say anything? Is there anything else we can interact with? Flower face? Light? I guess I'll swing the light. I can't believe I forgot the trunk of all things. It's such a small body. You probably only have a small brain to match. Ouch, that hurts, Beauty, but that's okay. That's what I love about you. That's what he loves about her? I don't get it either. Now where were we? Oh right, who to invite to the wedding. If we got married, that is, of course. We can talk about that when we're alone. But aren't we alone now, Beauty? That's a lot of chairs, and some of them are thinking. Do you think she senses our presence again? I spy a ladybug. A ladybug? I just hate little bugs. Are you lighting the thing on fire? Are you still dying here? So van driver is still dead? I mean, that kind of makes sense. Looks that way. Yes, it's not over yet though. It's not. What are you talking about? You're not dead yet. No, but I'm going to be in just a few seconds. Maybe there's something we can do from here. Okay, so they dive under the table together, interestingly. Let's see. From the trunk, we can't reach the chicken. Now we can reach the chicken bone. What can we do from here? We can talk to the ghost. Now this should be interesting. We can talk to the van driver and try to figure out what happened to make them drive in here. Hello? Looks like he's unconscious. Excuse me, could you wake up for a second, please? Pushy as ever, this detective. One thing I've learned is that the newly dead stay unconscious for a little while at first. Huh? I was like that, and you were like that too. Oh yeah, I guess you're right. Anyway, if we restart the flow of time now, you'll die. Yeah, I know. Why don't we try going back even further in time? Oh yeah, no problem, Salt. Merry Christmas. I know you like Monster Train and Slay the Spire. And while I haven't played Monster Train myself, I think this is still up the alley of those two. So I think you'll enjoy it. What? Even further? But how? Simple. We go back 4 minutes before the death of this poor driver here. You can do that? I never tried it before, so I don't know how it'll go. But if we can erase the driver's death, that should erase your death too. That makes sense to me. And hey, Bally's, welcome in. How are you doing? Oh, wow. Can't think of any other way. Let's try it. Sure, let's do that. Because we're not gonna stop that chicken from falling as long as the fan crashes into the thing. And Gonla, thank you for gifting a sub to Bao. I appreciate that. That's Lynn, our rookie detective. What's she doing at Point X? Could it be just a coincidence? And we just got an APB on her a little while ago. Something about... Wait, what does APB stand for again? And thank you, Gondola, for giving a sub to Rua as well. I really appreciate that. And I hope both Balius and Rua enjoy the emotes. And hey, Soda, welcome in. Hope you're doing well. Also. Haven't seen Ghost Trick in a long time. This is my first time actually playing Ghost Trick Phantom Detective. But I've been enjoying it so far. It's a good game. All points bulletin? I still don't understand that in this context then. An extremely important case is extremely important witness currently extremely on the run. Now what? Should I report this to Inspector Caminella? I guess it's just like a memo or something, but like an important memo. It's a police broadcast that goes out to as many precincts as possible. Ah, right, okay. That makes sense. They told us to stay off the radio unless it was an emergency, but I think I'd better call this in. Poor Lynn. I wonder what she did this time. Inspector Caminella is pretty protective when it comes to Lynn. He'd want to know. Mainly about missing persons or suspects in crimes? Okay, so Lynn fits that pretty well. Alright, fine. You got a phone call. We don't know what that was about. This is point X. Idiot. Yes, sir. I'll go get her. Okay, so he's... Yeah, right. He's the fan driver. And then he's going there, sirens blaring. I can't believe I forgot the trunk of all things. With such a small body, you probably only have a small brain to match. I said, oh, so he was eavesdropping on them. So he was eavesdropping on the blue couple, not necessarily on Lynn. Lynn just happened to be there. And then she talks about the bug and breaks it. He keeps trying to adjust. And that sound just shocks him into crashing through this window. Electric shock? I guess like this moment the bug gets destroyed by the couple, it just sends like a really high frequency of it or something. And that just kind of like shocks him, I guess. Wow, the fan driver was a detective. Looks like it. I noticed something though. The conversation he was listening to just before the crash. I remember hearing it before. He's adjusting the button and then he goes stiff. Yeah, so I think like he kept trying to adjust it to hear it more clearly. So I'm guessing he messes with the frequency or something, and it just at some point emits like a really high tone or something that just knocks him unconscious basically. Because I'm pretty sure like sonar weapon, isn't that a thing that like you shouldn't be allowed to use it? Like it's not humane to use it, but like certain police departments used like sonar wave cannons to like disperse crowds of people. But at like yeah. And it can be like really damaging and bad for you. So I'm guessing some similar effect applied here. What happened, I wonder? Well, we already know the answer. We saw what happened at the restaurant. Yeah, they destroyed the bug. See, I think it's that. She burned up the ladybug. Sometimes when a high-tech bug like that is destroyed, it emits a loud signal. Loud enough to knock a person out if they were listening it through a headphone. Yep. So that's why the detective passed out, huh? Bingo! Now let's stop it from happening. I mean, easier said than done. So we start here over in the fan. Hey, this place. This is the place that White Suit Inspector found tonight. The parking lot of the park on the east side of town. It's been years. You know this park? Yeah, I used to play here a lot when I was little. But then one day, I swear I'd never set foot in this park again. Those are some really deep, dark feelings. I wonder what happened. Hold it. Don't give me that a ghost doesn't have a foot to set bit. It's just a figure of speech. Yeah. Anyway, whatever. Let's get started. Okay, sure. We won't press you about your traumatic childhood for now. I didn't have time to ghost before that happened, but that's fine. We have a flashing light here, and we have a recline seat, which we can knock over like that. Okay. So I guess we just wait. Oh wait, now we can actually go over to the binoculars. But that still doesn't let us reach more. Ghost power, yeah, ghost power. That is pretty cool. Okay, let's see. I think we still have to wait pretty much. Because we can't reach that at all. Okay, now he's gonna run over here. Maybe now we want to turn this on? Who is the detective talking to? Don't keep yelling at me about these things. They might be talking about something ridiculously important. It's true, but still. Might be the person who really shot you. Now you're just throwing things out there. Looks like it's too late to get to the phone now. So did we miss our chance? Let me actually try one thing. Okay. I think I know what to do. We can get the thing on there and we can probably launch that to shoot that over to the phone, and then we can listen in. I think that's pretty important to do because I think that's going to give us some information we definitely want to hear. So what we do is we go over here, drop the recline seat. Chief, it's important, please, I promise. It's fine, Chief. You can say it again later. You need to wait for him to throw his binoculars. Okay, there it is. And move into it before it flies off. That didn't do the trick I was hoping it would do. And hey, Shamu, welcome in. Hope you're doing well today. I wanted to know if you could order me a pizza. They're at a chicken restaurant. They can't order pizza. Okay, I don't think this is gonna work. I'm gonna rewind again. I thought we could really like flick the binoculars far, but that wasn't really a thing. Also, as soon as you leave the body, it stops becoming a place you can possess. So that's interesting. A snowy froggy chair, a Christmas... Oh, that Christmas hat looks so cute on it. That actually fits quite well. See, it just like drops here. That doesn't really help me, does it? Oh, this works. And then now if I go on the binoculars... What are these doing here? Okay, and now he'll carry them with him. Okay, this is it. What is this? Just a leaflet. Okay, we don't want to listen in on the leaflet. We want to listen in on the phone call. But the Rudolph one just looks like he has a ball gag in his mouth. Shamu, why did you make Sfeel look like it's partaking in BDSM activities? It's not that also works on Cubone, outside of the fact that, you know, the hat goes over the wall, but still, that works very well on both of those emotes. I like that. Detective Ringe? This is memory. What's the matter? It's not time for your regular report. Listen to this. There's a suspicious couple in the bar upstairs. I'm going to put a ladybug on them. Ladybug? You mean a listening device? Don't do anything to blow our cover. Inspector Caminella will be furious. But they're doing all kinds of suspicious whispering. We have to find out what they're saying. You can pick up the signal from your van. Check out their conversation for me, would you? Right, fine. Once you get something going on something, I know there's no stopping you. Thanks, later then. Hold on. Did you see a customer come in just now? A young woman with red hair and red boots? Oh yeah, that restless suspicious chick, sure. Suspicious? I mean, come on, as soon as she sat down, she ordered 3 glasses of water in a row. And she spilled the second glass on the table. Okay, fine. Keep your eye on her too, if you would. You got it. Oh wow, that waitress was an undercover agent. And she apparently thought you were pretty suspicious too. Yeah, sorry, I was really thirsty, so, you know. I know. When you're thirsty, you can just down an entire glass and then be like, you know, I could still use some more water. So you won the second glass. Anyway, did you hear what I heard about the listening device? We have to do something about that bug. Should we stay here or follow up on the waitress? Looks like it's time to make a decision. If we let them plant the bug, this guy's still gonna crash his van, right? So I think we want to switch. And it's gonna be a special number because it's the kitchen. Hey, look where we are. The heart of the chicken kitchen, eh? Yep, or as most people say, the kitchen. I hope they keep the preventive accident of this here somewhere. I bet it will be. You know what they say. Where there's smoking chicken, there's fire. Is her hair a turkey leg? No, that's a hat. The hair is the green part, and she has a hat that's a chicken leg. Now that you mention it, it is pretty smoky in here. Okay, so let's see. No, the green is part of her hair. You can see it in her portrait. If she talks at some point, with like a close-up, we might see her portrait. So we're on the phone. We have a switch we can turn on. We have a t-shirt, apparently. Oh, that can scoot over. Okay. Then there's a pot. A kettle we can rock. We can go in the chef's hat. That's great. Look what she's doing. Do you think that could be? Yep, she's probably planning the ladybug. Now I think about it, it's the waitress meddling that starts the whole chain of events. Jacob wouldn't have gotten his ears blown out and wouldn't have crashed. In other words, we're witnessing it with our own eyes. The cause of a huge disaster slowly being planted in a chicken. I just had a good idea about what to do about the ladybug. I was thinking we could let her get crushed under the chicken instead of me. I can't tell if you're kidding. At any rate, now that we've seen the root cause of the accident, we have to think of a way to take care of it. Okay, Chef is just making another thing. We can't like reach that. I don't know what this does. What's wrong? I can't seem to raise this switch. It won't budge. Not surprising. The whole place is sticky with grease. Must be stuck. The switch right here were already raised. I bet I could manage to lower it. That's interesting. Hold up. She's gonna come over here, isn't she? Okay, so that turns on the fans. Huh, is there any reason we would want to lower it though? And I don't know what these things on the floor are. Okay, hold on. You dropped low enough. There's a pedal we can operate? Okay, that moved the chicken to this side. Knowledge is power. Knowledge is power. Let's see. Hey, what's up with this lazy Susan? It's acting up today. Maybe it's out of sorts because I was spinning around on it yesterday. But yeah, you can see better now that her hair is the green part. Interesting thing to do for a lady her age. No problem, Shamu. Enjoy it. Hope it's a good time and Merry Christmas. Maybe it's out of sorts? How about thinking maybe it might be broken? But it really isn't broken. It's just as ghosts. Huh. What are you doing? Can't you tell? I thought I'd give it a little spin. Oh, I get it. Trying to get in the way of her playing that ladybug. Get in there. Seems to be making her all the more determined. Yeah, this doesn't seem to be working very well. Okay, it's smoky in here. Now she's going away to look at the smoke. You can just keep doing that? Yeah, I can keep tricking to switch the Lazy Susan around so we can keep switching the site the chicken is on. But that doesn't do anything if we can't stop this bug. So we gotta figure out a way to do that. Because else we'll just keep going in circles here, wasting time and not achieving anything. We can delay it, but we also only have 4 minutes of time. Oh, I get it. So what we want to do is make sure there are 2 chickens on the table when she looks away to like do the pull the switch back up, and then we swap them around at that point so she takes the wrong one back with her, because now she took the correct one, so now we missed our chance. So we just gotta figure out how we can time that. Because at this point, she's gonna like do her thing. We wanna just scuttle over here. Okay, the chef needs to go down, please. I feel like being a waitress on roller skates is just showing off. I feel like it's an accident waiting to happen. We might want to, at this point, trick this. And then quickly go all the way back. Oh, he's pouring stuff. Okay. Okay, now there's 2 on there. Okay, now she's swapping them around. So now we trick. And hopefully that's good. Maybe we needed to wait longer. No, she's happy with this one. And I think she has the wrong one now. I think we did it. Yeah, there we go. There, how about that? The ladybug is sitting on the table. We did it. He's cooking a lot of chickens though for a restaurant with very little customers at the moment. La la la, chicken, thou art so beautiful, chicken. I took a bite, my heart swelled with pride, and I got goosebumps. Oh, you ordered one, Rua? Okay, sorry. He's just listening to the guy singing. It's great. Fate averted. Well, looks like you've escaped the fate of being hammered by your horrible hen. Yes, but I still haven't escaped the worst darkness of the terrible night. I shot you, didn't I? There must have been some sort of complicated set of circumstances that made you do it. It's never okay to shoot a person, no matter what the circumstances. Hey, shouldn't that be my line? But anyway, you were investigating a case, and I was supposed to give you information on the case. Maybe it's time you told me about it. Tell me about the case you're looking into. Yeah, I guess I should. But let's go back to the new present first. Okay, sure. That sounds like a plan. Back in the new present, the delicious aroma of chicken fills the air. but I'm still thinking about Lynn. I wonder if she's still waiting for a chicken to be served. I decided to go see her. See her and ask her the questions that were still consuming me. Oh, I guess this chapter isn't over yet. Right, I suppose we need a way to get out of here, huh? Can you bend over, chef, please? Well, your hat needs to bend over, so that's good enough. So now we call... We want to go over to Chicken Kitchen. The disastrous accident has been completely erased. Once again, I've saved the red-headed detective from death. Saved Lynn, the criminal who stole my life. One question in particular hangs heavy on my mind. Why did she shoot me? Until I know the answer, I'll never be satisfied. Oh hey, and that guy showed up now in the van. Without accident. And she got a giant chicken. Well, not giant as the one hanging above them, but you know, a sizable one. Meanwhile, Lynn's appetite is apparently foremost in her mind. A golden brown chicken sits on the table in front of her. Until she eats the whole thing, she'll probably never be satisfied. Well, time to go over there. So I'm having a serious talk with that detective? Nah, she's just gobbling down chicken. How did the detectives know to stake out this restaurant tonight? Better see if I can get some information. Oh, I must have missed my chance. What's Netherworld Christmas like? It's a lot of being in chicken restaurants and trying to figure out why you died. So really, it's not too bad, because they're still chicken. Oh, I didn't know you were here, Detective Ringe. Did you come see me, did you? Oh, that's so sweet. You mean Netherlands? Oh. I mean, traditionally we celebrate Sinterklaas instead of Christmas for presents. So people tend to just do like a family dinner with Christmas and presents with Sinterklaas on like the 5th of December already. But this year I'm not really celebrating either, to be honest. So, but yeah, for the most part, like our Christmas is similar. It's just that a lot of people have already done the present exchange on like the 5th. So the 25th is just dinner with family. And then if you're a couple, you generally have like a younger couple, like you'll generally have like your family-in-law and then your own family. So you have two sets of families that you have to have dinner at. So you do one the 25th and the other the 26th. And gourmet is one popular option for people to do with their family. But yeah, this year I'm not really celebrating anything, so. Oh, hi, Memory. Don't mind us. Just pretend we're not here. Why don't you try some chicken while you're here? No thanks. Just watching Lynn eat is enough for me. So, how did it turn out with my ladybug? Had that listening device? Well, let's see. I thought the gentleman had a very nice singing voice. Sorry, but we're in the middle of an important talk. Could you leave us to it? But you guys are the ones who called me over. Yeah, I think we missed a ghost opportunity. That's my bad. She doesn't have anything I can ghost into. Some people rush to do 2 dinners in the same night, or others alternate years. I mean, I guess it depends on how many, like, families you have. But, like, usually it's one on the 25th, one on the 26th. Although some people, like, do brunches or something instead. So you can then have brunch at one and then in the evening have another. But I personally only have, like, one family that I celebrate it with. So, like, I just need, like, the 25th in the evening for dinner. Wait a minute. Is that you, Sissel? Oh, okay. So now they're realizing it was me. Make me happy I don't have to deal with family as much. One side of Mormons and Jehovah's Witnesses who both excommunicated us. Nice. That's probably, like, a part of the family you're happy to not be part of. There's a good detective. She's figured it out. If you're coming over here, don't forget, you have to ring the bell 3 times. What are you talking about? Never mind, it's not important. Yeah, pay no attention to us. We're not even here. I'll make you notice me someday, detective. You'll see. Odd girl. Okay, but, like, I do want to ring it a 3rd time. But you kept just going on a single one already. I wanted to ghost. This timing is tough. Okay. Oh wait, now I can get on there. There we go. No, stay right there. Oh, okay. We did it, I think. My dad died, so I only have 1 dinner. Maybe you can go back in time and prevent that too. I'm sorry to hear that, Rua. Unfortunately, I don't have those powers in real life. Somehow being gay did me a favor. I mean, that's one way to get rid of Mormon family. Huh? I'm at a crucial moment with this chicken here. I'll need you to pour me some water if it starts going down wrong. Lynn, you don't have to risk your life over chicken, you know? He's right. Look at her attacking that thing. Anyway, I'd better move now while I have the chance. That's funny. Even though I just saved that detective, he doesn't have a core. That is interesting. The others have a core. Lynn has a core, even though we've saved her. It was a lot more than 4 minutes ago. Yeah. To be honest, I would question what you were doing on a Twitch stream if it was just 4 minutes ago that it happened. Like, I feel like there are higher priorities than watching me stream a video game on Twitch, if that's something that occurred 4 minutes ago. Not like the one Lynn has, or that valiant little doggy missile. I thought the ones I save are supposed to develop a core when they're alive again. Guess I still have things to learn about these powers of the dead. That is very interesting. Anyway, we can sit in this bell. Well, I'm heading back. Lots of things to do, you know. Yeah, like washing dishes and planting bugs. Someday I'll plant a big one on you, detective. Odd girl. I agree. Okay, so now we can listen in. Listen, Lynn. You've explained your side, and I understand, but there is an APB out on you. Can't you at least hurry up and get out of here? You know, slip away quietly. No can do. I'm meeting somebody here. Meeting somebody? Oh yeah, that's right. The little lady, Camilla. But why do you have to meet somebody here? The Special Investigation Unit is watching this restaurant. Now, how can that be a coincidence? I don't know, but it is a coincidence. Hey, is it true what they say? That you're Still looking into Detective Jout's case on your own? Inspector Caminella is worried about you, you know? I understand how you feel, but just don't do anything crazy, okay? She does not really seem to care. Well, I guess we're going inside of her now. That's all. So, how's that chicken you've been waiting for so long? It's great. But, you know, with Detective Ringe, that's his name by the way, sitting right across from me? I mean, he was just dead a few moments ago, right? That's kind of taking the edge off my appetite. Oh, brother. But he's a great guy. He understands my situation, he said. He's going to give me a pass, just for tonight. Speaking of Detective Ringe, I noticed something strange. He doesn't have a core now. He doesn't? I thought a core was supposed to show up once I saved somebody. I wonder if... When you possessed his corpse, he was unconscious, right? Yeah, he was, wasn't he? Just like you were unconscious the first time I saved you, too. And after I saved you, you didn't have a core either. If we were unconscious when you saved them, no core shows up. I think that's probably what it is. But then how come she has a core now? That's what I wouldn't get. Am I right? Okay, I'll leave Ringe to you then. But I've still got lots of questions for you. I thought you would. Let's get started then. Okay, well, let's start talking about Jout a bit more. She actually died now? But she's alive still, right? I don't know. I don't get the core stuff yet, but I'm sure we'll learn more about it. Seems like more than just a co-worker. Yeah, I suppose you have the right to know. Detective Jout is my hero. Hero, huh? You don't hear that word much anymore. Well, it's an old-fashioned hero kind of story. It happened 10 years ago. And just calm down and drop that weapon. She got the core when she died for real, when she got shot by that contraption. So you think like the first time we saved her, she didn't have her core, but then when she died again, her core came back when she died? Maybe. So that if this Detective Ringe would die again, he would get a core again, I guess? Possible. Oh, was she a hostage? On that day 10 years ago, I was playing in my favorite park. Hey, Potkage, welcome in. And you're welcome, Merry Christmas. He never died, he was unconscious. I mean, he died in the car crash. We can only go back in time because he died. We can't, like, rewind time for someone that didn't die. On that day 10 years ago, I was playing in my favorite park. And then suddenly, somebody grabbed my arm from behind. I was so scared, I thought I was going to die. And then... he appeared. Detective Jout. And then that really loud sound. I think it was the sound of a gun? I passed out. When I came to... You're alright now? Are you hurt? You saved me, mister? I was just doing my job. The gods, they're the ones who saved you. What's your job, mister? Me? I'm a police detective. So, that's why I became a detective, huh? That's right. He was my ideal of what a detective was all about. But an ideal detective doesn't shoot and kill his own wife. Exactly. And that's why I want to prove that he didn't. I think that's fair enough. What about point X? Detective Wrench works for the Special Investigation Unit. He said an important deal is set to go down here tonight at this restaurant. A deal that could affect the future of our nation. The nation isn't something easily influenced, though. I don't know, depends on the nation, I guess. And that's what he said. Anyway, it's that couple at the table upstairs. I hear they're foreigners. They're waiting for the other party in this deal to show up now. Those two, huh? They certainly are an odd pair. Is this other party they're waiting for me? It's kind of hard to imagine, isn't it? Nobody really knows any of the details of the deal except for one person. Mr. Breezy Dancer in a white suit. Does he though? Does he know it? Because I'm not sure he does. They say he's been watching the movements of those two for a long time. I've never seen him work so frantically on an investigation before. Inspector Cavanella, eh? Apparently you're a real favorite of his. A favorite? Yes, well there's a reason for that. And what's that? Let's learn more about that. Inspector Cabanella and Detective Joud were good friends. I think I remember the prison guard saying something about that. I do remember. They joined the detective division the very same day. They're two very different types, but they were always in friendly competition to be the best. Detective Joud was always very particular about thorough investigation of the crime scene. And Inspector Cabanella, well, I could see this has a natural genius for investigating. Anyway, those two lead the detective division in those days. But Inspector Cabanella is different now. He changed a little. He changed? Ever since the Detective Joud incident, now he distances himself from field work. And he's starting to focus on nothing but moving up the ladder. So that's how he became head of the Special Investigation Unit, I take it. Anyway, Inspector Cabanella took me under his wing. Because you were the little girl his good friend had saved, huh? He really looked out for me, helped me study for my detective exam, fudging my exam scores for me. Probably shouldn't be that open about that being a thing. That goes a little beyond the scope of looking out for you. I wonder what role he plays in everything. Me too. Let's learn about Camilla. Sure it's taking Camilla long enough. She should have been here by now. I'm getting really worried. You two are like sisters, aren't you? That's what Camilla said. Yep, that just about sums it up. Doesn't look like being worried affected your appetite much though. Hey, the bigger the crisis, the more a girl's gotta eat. I have to make sure Camilla stays safe no matter what. Camilla and that music box too. Music box. Oh yeah, that wooden box. I remember that. We took a bit of effort to actually get that. That box was a present from Detective Joud. Interesting. From Detective Joud? Yes, it was 5 years ago. That box arrived 3 days after that murder incident. He must have sent it just before he was arrested. Someday, when the case is over and everything is settled, I want you to give this to a certain person, he said. So, what's inside? I don't know. I can't open it. That's a shame. Sissel, Did I really shoot you? Where did that come from, out of the blue? I really don't remember. I've tried and tried, but I just can't. Now I finally understand how you must feel, and how hard it is to have your memory gone. Your story erased. But who knows? Knowing the truth might be even harder. I'd rather believe there's hope myself. I guess she finished it to the bone. That was great. Do I have chicken on my face? You're staring. I bet you're thinking about how impressed you are with the way I took care of that chicken. Just tell me one thing. This case you say you're looking into. Is it Detective Jowd's? What if it was? I I can't keep it from you. It's too cruel. What are you talking about? I'm sorry, Lynn. It's tonight. Detective Jowd's, you know, it's tonight. His execution. But there's still time. I looked into it and I found out that all the executions in this country are carried out at dawn. That may be the norm, but not this time, I'm afraid. What? Execution is set for 11 p.m. What did you say? It's going to happen pretty soon. Is there anything we can do to stop it? Of course not. It's too late now. Not without a stay of execution from the Justice Minister. I'm going to go see him then. What? See who? Who else? The Justice Minister. Don't be ridiculous. There's not enough time. I'm going. Sissel? Me? Get to the prison. Stop that execution. Easy enough for you to say. Detective Wrench, I'll be going now. Okay, I'll let you go this time. I'll tell him I was distracted because I was eating chicken. Is there anything else I can do? Could you find Camilla? She's supposed to be on her way here. Oh, you're little Camilla? Okay, you got it. I'll look for her. Okay, you know what to do, Sissel. You have to save Detective Jowd. That seems tricky. The life of yet another person I'm connected to somehow is about to end tonight. Could it be a coincidence? Or is there something more behind it all? Detective Jowd is destined to be executed tonight. I don't know if that fate is the wrong one for him, or the right one, but I've decided to go to the prison anyway. We're going to find out Ray the Lamp is behind it all, aren't we? Possibly? I don't know how Ray plays into things, to be completely honest. Oh yeah, no, I'm aware that you're blind in this as well.